Okay, let's dive into this. Picture this scene because we've all seen it playing out on our feeds, right? There's this frantic, honestly seductive myth just constantly flashing across our screens. The myth of the quote-unquote genius trader. You know the one. Flickering monitors, tons of adrenaline, people claiming they've completely unlocked the secret to instant wealth. It's captivating, for sure. But man, it's also just exhausting. So in today's explainer, we're gonna look at the actual numbers, the real psychology, and why the absolute most powerful financial strategy you can adopt is actually the one that'll probably put you right to sleep. Yeah, we're talking about the incredible wealth of boring investing. It always starts with a story kind of like this. Someone turns $2,000 into $40,000 in just 6 months, just trading options on their phone. Boom, they post the screenshot. Suddenly, everyone in the comments completely loses their mind. The post goes viral, it gets shared thousands of times, and before you know it, that exact adrenaline-fueled story is the catalyst that gets you to download the trading app. I mean, it is perfectly engineered to grab your attention. It makes you feel like you are missing out on literally the easiest money in the world. But let's just pause. Let's look at the hidden reality here. What almost nobody shows you, the screenshot that never actually makes it to your feed, is the account right below it. The one that took that exact same $2,000 and turned it into a grand total of $300 in that very same 6-month time frame. Because for every single trader who gets lucky and looks like an absolute genius on social media, there are dozens of others quietly losing their money saying absolutely nothing about it. Funny how those screenshots never seem to make it to Twitter, right? The silence is deafening, and it completely distorts our view of reality. So let's take a collective breath here. When we look at the data, when the noise actually stops, the truth is pretty stark. Study after study on active trading accounts reveals a really fascinating reality. The vast majority of individual day traders actually underperform the plain, boring stock market average over any long stretch of time. The active trader is staring at charts for hours, agonizing over decisions, making move after move, and they're falling behind. The boring investor, well, they've set up automatic transfers. They are literally doing nothing, and yet they are the ones pulling ahead. Just let that sit for a second. Even the active traders who do manage to make some money, they still usually make less than they would have if they just held a simple index fund and, actually gone outside to enjoy their life. So you really have to ask, why choose the harder path? It's actually kind of amusing when you think about it. Why do incredibly smart, capable people keep choosing a path that requires way more effort but performs significantly worse? Well, it basically all comes down to psychology. Trading provides this incredibly seductive illusion of control. Every single time you tap buy or sell, your brain gets a tiny, potent hit of the exact same chemical response you get from pulling the lever on a slot machine. You feel like the pilot. Watching a number go up because you clicked a button, that feels like immense skill. But watching a number go up slowly in the background of your life, that feels like nothing is happening at all. And our brains simply aren't wired to find nothing is happening very satisfying, even when nothing happening is exactly what makes you rich. So the crucial point is understanding how this constant need for action actually works against us. And this brings us to one of the most underrated forces completely destroying people's money: decision fatigue. This is basically the exhaustion of your brain's high-quality decision-making energy, all from constantly making emotional choices about when to buy and sell. I mean, is this dip the bottom? Is this the start of a crash? Every single emotional trade burns through your mental reserves. Eventually, your tired, anxious brain is going to make the exact panic-selling mistakes that your calm, rested brain would never, ever make. You end up chasing stocks that already peaked, or you panic sell at the absolute bottom. Why? Simply because you've confused constant activity with actual progress. Now, this is the absolute beauty of this concept. Long-term investing just entirely removes the decisions. This isn't settling for less, guys. This is the ultimate financial and psychological unlock. By just stepping away from the charts, you are literally protecting your future self from the tired, emotional version of you that panics at 2 in the morning while staring at red numbers on a screen. You decide your strategy exactly once, you automate it, and then you just walk away. You take human error completely out of the equation. There is a fundamental truth we often forget here. Compound growth is not a strategy that requires brilliance. Honestly, it's closer to a law of physics. Money invested consistently over long periods of time grows inevitably. Not because you outsmarted the market, not because you found some secret, hidden pattern on a chart, but simply because economies, companies, and human productivity tend to grow over time. You aren't trying to be a genius. You're just trying to get out of your own way long enough to let a completely unglamorous, almost inevitable process do all the heavy lifting for you. And what's truly wild about this inevitable force of compounding is its sheer accessibility. It is available to literally anyone. All it requires is an internet connection and as little as $20 a week. No brilliance required, no finance degree needed. It's almost a tragic irony, isn't it? This unglamorous, nearly guaranteed process is sitting right there, completely accessible to the masses. Yet so many people just walk right past it because they're too busy chasing the version of investing that just feels a little more exciting. But when you opt for that excitement, you really need to understand what you're actually doing. You are paying for control with your actual returns. That comfort you feel from active trading, that satisfying sense that you are actively doing something about your money, it is often costing you real, measurable wealth. It's not actually a financial strategy, it is an emotional purchase disguised as one. You are literally paying a premium in the form of lost returns and this brilliantly illustrates your escape plan. Honestly, it is almost insultingly simple, but the psychological relief it provides is absolutely massive. Step 1, pick a low-cost, diversified index fund. Step 2, automate a fixed contribution from every single paycheck so you never ever have to make that decision again. Step 3, do not check it daily, do not check it weekly. Just let boring do what boring does best, which is compound without your constant interference. By following these 3 simple steps, you can practically feel the stress leaving your shoulders. You have permanently removed the burden of choice. Now, obviously this doesn't mean you can never look at a stock ticker again. If you want to trade for fun with a small amount of money you've already decided you're perfectly fine losing, that is absolutely fine. But you have to mentally categorize it correctly. Treat trading like entertainment, not your future. Treat it like buying a movie ticket or going to a casino for the weekend. But your real wealth, the serious wealth that actually buys you your freedom down the line, that belongs securely in the boring account that absolutely nobody brags about on social media. We do have to be completely honest about the reality of this approach, though. Boring investing does not feel like winning in the moment. There is no sudden dopamine rush. There is no massive green candle on a chart for you to screenshot and send to your group chat. There's no thrilling story to tell at a dinner party. And that is exactly why it requires a deliberate shift in your mindset. You have to learn to find deep satisfaction in the quiet consistency, really recognizing that the lack of drama is exactly what guarantees the ultimate result. If we fast forward 20 years, the contrast in these 2 paths becomes completely undeniable. The person who chose boring investing, the one who set up that automatic contribution and just walked away, is sitting there with real, tangible freedom. Meanwhile, the person who chose exciting trading is highly likely to still be awake at midnight, frantically refreshing a chart, wondering where all the time and money went. The boring investor is quietly building the exact life of freedom that the active trader is so desperately, exhaustingly chasing. The truth is, starting boring today easily beats starting exciting never. So consider this your full permission to stop chasing the thrill. You don't have to be a genius to build wealth, and you certainly don't need to sacrifice your peace of mind staring at flickering screens all day. Embrace the psychological relief of taking yourself entirely out of the equation. Choose consistency over excitement, and be genuinely proud of the quiet, unglamorous path. Because when you finally let go of the illusion of control, you get to take back your time, your sanity, and your future. So, what will you choose? The fleeting thrill of the trade today, or the quiet, unshakable freedom of tomorrow?